Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Tea Talk. This evening, we're going to be interviewing one of the world's most famous, quickly gaining popularity YouTube stars.
1 million subs!
Anyways, his name is... Where did you get the idea for this stupid...
Funny story. So, I was cooking, right? So, just an average day, I was cooking, and I set my hand on fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's really funny. So, yeah, that's how I got it. Idea for stupid soup.
Okay, so, were any of the characters in these skits, based on real people?
The landlord was, the landlord's based off of table salt, yeah, and, the other characters are based off the elements that actually make up the table salt.
Sounds legit. Yeah, of course.
Alright.
Anyways, moving on to our next question. Okay, so, what is the so-called lore of this stupid show?
Oh, yeah, so basically, it started off, this guy, right, and his wife. So it started off, it was Valentine's Day, and this guy and his wife, they were having Valentine's Day, the girl got the guy's wife, they're married, right, they're married. And basically, he gets a golf club, hates his present, hits the present, wife sees it, she's like, oh, I'm breaking up with him, no, don't break up with him, don't break up with him. So basically, he's like, oh, we're gonna go shopping at the $1,000 So they want to go shopping, and basically, it's like a funny thing, and then the guy actually hates his wife so much.
How much longer do we have for this second? Oh, you go on.
And so, how much longer?
20 seconds.
Alright, and basically, so, the guy basically kills his wife because he hates her so much, and the cop sees it, basically, like, in the next one, the second one, it starts off him imagining, because after he killed his wife, he went insane, he got on the helium, and his brain just went terribly insane, and, yeah, so as I said, so he was basically on the helium, right, and basically he got on helium and he thought his wife was there because he was on the helium and his brain was so messed up, right? And he thought it was his wife, but no, it really wasn't his wife. And there was a cop that actually came in because the guy called the cops on him because there were people hiding in the stoop and shoot. And the guy was like, oh, here's my wife. And then the cop was like, you know, that's not a woman, right? And it was actually Winnie the Pooh's doll, but the guy was on helium, he had no idea, because he was so insane, he was on the helium and stuff, and all of his brain cells were all terrible and stuff. So basically all this stuff just happened, and then the cop arrested him, put him in the insane asylum, cop fell asleep when he was watching him, guy got out, ran away, and after that, basically the cop ends up capturing him again, because Winnie the Pooh was actually the cop, like there was another cop there and it was him. But his brain's all messed up, it's just so messed up. Basically, and then the third one starts off, he's actually tied. The guy who I play, the insane guy, basically tied up, and just tied up, doesn't know where he's at. And basically, he escapes the ties up, and then he thinks he can run away, but the cop's right there, ties him up again, and then his brain gets all messed up. See, there's some parts where it's actually happening, and there's some parts where it makes no sense, and like nothing's happening, like it's so weird. So basically, when the cop tied him up, that was real, because the cop needed reinforcements to take this guy away into the asylums, right? So but his mind was so messed up, and it showed that there was a cage and there was a dinosaur right next to him, and it was gonna kill him, right? So basically, the dinosaur came in and didn't kill him, didn't kill that insane guy, but instead malfunctioned or whatever and killed the cop. But that's not what happened. What really happened was when the guy, so basically the guy's mind works like this. Since he was on the helium, his mind doesn't blame him for anything. He didn't remember that he killed his wife, and also right now, instead of the dinosaur, it was actually him. He went in a heated rage, and he just broke out of it and killed the cop, and he had no memory of that. He thought it was the dinosaur the whole time. But really, he got out, killed the cop, tied himself back up, and went right back into normal, just normal stuff, right? And then after that, it's pretty normal. He gets signed and becomes a cook, and it ends off, to be continued, basically. Shady landlord, is about to kick him out because there's a lot of ruckus, so, yeah.
I have one question for you that I've gathered from all this. Would you happen to be related to this, or be this character you're describing? This main character? Well, that was an interesting interview, but make sure to check out our sponsors, Tide Pods.
Come on, Winnie, I'll be back. What's all that ruckus? Mr. Cardone, what's all that ruckus? Me and Winnie are trying to sleep. I guess it got too loud. I apologize. I don't care. This is your first strike. And I don't play baseball. So one strike and you're out. Get out of here!
One.
We're shooting a cooking video, but...
Ready?
Yeah, alright, go. Yes, basically...
Hold on. Are you sure?
No, I'm not done yet.
I don't want to hear you anymore.
Oh.
Well, that was an interesting experience, but make sure to...
Yeah.
What is the so-called lore of... so-called lore of boob.
Alright. What is it? Where is it? Take.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to...
What? Jesus. Alright. Go.
Alright, well that was a very interesting experience, but I hope you will tune in next week and make sure to check out our sponsor, Tide Pods. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of G-Talk. This afternoon, that is also the evening, we're going to be interviewing...
So you'd have to say it again.
Okay.
So basically, the landlord is based off of table salt. Yeah, it's...
Are you sure about that?
Alright. Take 4. Say the question again.
Alright.